Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is doing great. Guys, I got blocked today and I want to talk about it because I want to show you something. I want to explain something to you. So, of course, this is going to be educational as always. So, yes, I got blocked today, guys. I got blocked on WhatsApp and I got blocked by this guy that I have been, texting here and there. He's the one that has been always reaching out. Uh, and it's nothing romantic, by the way. It's this guy that I have known for years, from my pub quiz, and he tends to text sometimes, and we have a conversation. The problem with this guy, however, is that we have a lot of discussions, and basically, this is because we are not exactly a good match. We don't share the same opinions and the same values. And he is, I don't want to say very judgmental, but he tends to be judgmental over certain jobs or certain people or certain not necessarily even people, but like certain music genres or whatever it is. He tends to be judgmental, and he thinks that just because he dislikes something, that thing sucks, basically. And me, as you guys know, I'm not judgmental at all, and although I do not engage in type of conversation where I would argue with somebody or try to prove my point, or try to tell somebody you're judgmental. But what I do is I will share my opinion on things, and I don't walk on eggshells around people. So I could have easily just like never reacted to things like this because, hey, I kind of like this person. I want to keep them around as a friend, not exactly a friend, but friendly, as friendly, something friendly. And I could just avoid the whole thing. And I think that would not be high vibrational because, hey, I have an opinion and I want to share it, and I have the right to share it, and that's just what I tend to do. So when he tends to be judgmental, I will just share my opinion on the topic, basically, not in a defensive way, because it will never be about me or something that I do. It will always be something different, but like I will try to, I guess, explain how he could look at it from that person's point of view, and just see that we don't have the same tastes. We are different, and there is no no music taste that's better or worse or something like that. It's very random stuff. It's nothing super important, but I just wanted to share this so you will understand what I'm gonna be talking about, obviously. And this person tends to get very triggered when I do this, when I share my opinion, and when I'm like, hey, look at it from their point of view, or hey, it's just music, there is no right or wrong there, or whatever. They tend to get very triggered because obviously their ego gets triggered, and they always have to be right. And this person is quite in their ego a lot. Anyways, they get triggered. He gets triggered, and basically, what he does when he gets really, really triggered, which is not often because we don't communicate that much, and usually it will be around the pub quiz. It will not be around something where we can have a discussion. But we did have a couple of times in the past, because we known each other for years, and these things have happened before. And every single time they have happened, and it has been like 5 or 6 times for sure. This person has blocked me and has not spoken with me in like 6 to 8 months every single time. And even when we would see each other on a pub quiz, he wouldn't even say hi because, this person holds a grudge. This person holds a grudge like an elephant. That's a saying we have here. I don't know if you have it as well. But elephants never forget. I guess that's the one. Anyways, this person holds a grudge. And this time, when I got blocked, right, he blocked me, and I knew I was blocked because on WhatsApp, you can kind of see if you get only one check mark, and then after a few minutes, the person's profile photo will disappear and you're blocked. So all of that happened. I knew I was blocked. The first thought I had was, oh no, he blocked me again. So now we're not going to talk for like 6 to 8 months. And I really wanted to ask him something about the pub quiz that we have on Thursday. And that was like my first thought. Oh no, now we're not going to talk for 6 to 8 months because this is the pattern. This is what happens every single time, right? And my second thought that I'm gonna share because I want to be fully honest with you guys. And this just came in my head very briefly, but it did for a second, but it did. So the second thought was, hey, maybe I should block him. So when he unblocks me, finally, he will see that he's blocked now. Haha. Yes, I did think that. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm sharing it. It was for a second, and then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That would be petty. But I did have that thought. My third thought was, hey, I'm gonna message him on Instagram or somewhere else just so I can ask about that pub quiz thing I was interested in. But then I was like, no, I'm not gonna reach out. Nope, I'm not. I'm gonna respect the fact that I'm blocked. Fine. Okay. And then after all of these thoughts have run through my head, I was like, hey, Svetlana, actually no. Just because this person has blocked you for 6 to 8 months every single time in the past, and yes, 5 to 6 times in a row, it does not mean that it's gonna be like that this time. I bet he's gonna unblock you really fast. And I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna bother myself with it. I don't care. I'm not gonna think about it. So what I did was I deleted the conversation. And the reason why I did that was because I tend to do this. It does help. I have already shared this tip, right? It helps because if I haven't deleted it, I would see it every now and then. And, it would just remind me and remind me and remind me. And it would kind of create thinking about it. Sorry, create. I would start thinking about it, right? Again and again. And I just deleted it to get it out of my sight and out of my mind. Now, I absolutely want to say this. This was not an ex. This was not a romantic connection. This was not somebody I had deep feelings for. I'm aware that it's different with you guys. That is not the point of this audio at all. So anybody who thinks that that's the point and will tell me, hey, Svetlana, but that was just your kind of pub quiz friend. This is my ex of, I don't know, 5 years. It's not the same. Great for you, Svetlana, that you were not attached. This is not why I'm sharing this, okay? Yes, all of that is true. I was not attached. I was not anxiously attached to the person. And actually, at the moment that I deleted that conversation, I was like, I just stopped thinking about it. I went with my day. So basically, I had one more tarot reading left. I did that reading for a client, and then I made myself some food, and then I showered, and I decided to take a walk because I try to take walks every day if I have time. It is really cold here. We have snow and all, but still, I will take a walk usually. And I was just getting my jacket and my boots, and I got a text from WhatsApp from that person. He unblocked me. He unblocked me after an hour and a half of being blocked. Maybe 2 hours, I'm not completely sure, but less than 3 hours for sure. This person unblocked me and texted me. Yep. Yeah. Now, I'm not sharing this because I want to show you how I have made a decision that this person will unblock me, and they did. I'm not claiming that that decision has made this person unblock me at all. I don't think that that's what happened, and this is not why I'm sharing this. The reason why I'm sharing this is because I want you to see that even though somebody has shown a certain pattern of behavior in the past, they don't need to do it again. So they can do a totally opposite thing or something totally different, because people are complex and complicated. And just because somebody did something in the past, it doesn't mean they're always going to do that thing. And I have noticed that you guys tend to cling on the stuff they have done before, and you will tell me, but this is just what this person does. This is just how this person communicates. This is just, they never reach out first. I've heard this a million times from my clients. They never reach out first. And then they did, because yes, they can. So, guys, some of you already know this because you have been in coaching about these things. But just because somebody has kept me blocked for 5 or 6 times in a row for 6 to 8 months doesn't mean they're going to do it the seventh time. It doesn't mean that. So instead of assuming, because that's where your brain is going to go first, and mine did as well. It was just like my first assumption, oh no, I'm going to stay blocked now for 6 to 8 months, right? Instead of doing that, remind yourself, well, no, that doesn't mean that I will, because they can do something differently. And just open yourself up. Let go of the worries. Let go of that expectation for the worst. Stop overthinking things and focus on yourself and your life, because that is the most important thing. And that is my message today. Not because I am claiming that this will magically make things work out, but it will, especially if you have done magic, which I haven't in this case. Especially if you have, because obviously you don't have an easy situation like I did. You have attachment, you have emotions, you have history, all of that. But basically, it is very important to be in a high vibration. And you are not in a high vibration if you are worrying, if you're checking, if you're blocked all the time, if you're obsessing over it, if you're overthinking, oh, they did this the last time, so they will never unblock me, they will never do this, they will never reach out first, they just don't reach out first. All of that, forget it. Remember, people don't have patterns of behavior necessarily. They can always behave in different ways. And this is not something that is impossible or unusual. It happens all the time. Open yourself up and focus on yourself and stop worrying and overthinking. And yes, you can do that. I know it's a lot easier if this is not somebody you have strong feelings for in a romantic way. But trust me, you can do it as well. And yeah, this is basically why I'm sharing this, because guess what? People get blocked and unblocked every day. I got blocked and unblocked today within like 2 hours. So remember that. You can get unblocked right now, you can get unblocked tomorrow, you can get unblocked in a week or in 6 to 8 months, like I did in the past. You can get unblocked just like that. They can reach out first, even if they don't. They don't have to repeat the same pattern. They can do something completely different, completely opposite. But it's very important not to overthink things, not to, keep yourself attached and worry and just expect the worst. And to focus on yourself always. So instead of thinking, oh, when will they unblock me, and checking if you're unblocked, take a walk, do something nice for yourself. Take a bath, do something that you really enjoy, and do not think about this person at all, because, hey, it doesn't help. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye.